Alright, so we got translations for this manga chapter that go past anime episode 43. If you seen my last video, then you already know what I'm talking about. So in this video, we're gonna go through these translations and see exactly what dialogue is being said. Let's go ahead and get started right after this intro. This video's comment shout out go to Ashley Montego, who says, "Your videos are always great. I know your videos always tell the truth." Now, if you want your comment shouted out in the next video, all you have to do is watch this video to the very end. Of course, leaving a like, being subscribed to the channel, but most importantly, leaving a nice comment for me to read. So the title of this chapter is called "A New Warrior in Black Stands in the Way." As in the last video, we are treated with an area called Planet Glass. A few minutes earlier, we can see Hit using time skip to actually destroy these glass warriors. And as he breaks those 5 glass warriors in front of him, Zano Pan, the time patroller, is just admiring him so much, saying that he's so cool, but Hit replies by saying to stay back, and he refers to her as Goku's grandchild. Hit turning around to address the warrior in black. The warrior in black says those glass soldiers was just a trap. And right at that moment, that's when all the particles from the glass warriors that he destroyed attached themselves to Hit, causing him to be frozen. Pan, seeing this, is very concerned. She's screaming out. Gohan is trying to calm her down, telling his daughter to go hide somewhere, but she's in distraught. She wants to go help him, telling her dad to let her go. But the warrior in black addresses them by saying, "What are you grieving for? Don't you understand you're on the enemy team?" "You're the one who doesn't understand," Pan shouts back. He goes on to say that love has nothing to do with being enemies. Everybody turning around looking at her, including Yamcha, who's hiding behind a glass pillar. Yamcha comments, "Oh, come on, seriously? Isn't that Hit guy as strong as Goku?" Also saying that he joined with the enemy teams and there's also enemies all around them. Talking about the glass warriors she spawned. The warrior in black, listening to what Pan said, doesn't care. Pairing her attack, she says, "If you want to be with him, I can make that arrangement for you." But before this attack makes contact, Gohan blocks the attack for her, telling his daughter to run, shocking the warrior in black again. But like I said, the result is still the same as Hit. He's frozen in place. It looks like Yamcha is really the commentator here, because he says even the other space times Gohan got done in, saying to himself, how can somebody be so merciless to glass people up? What a ruthless girl. I know she can't read minds, so Yamcha must have said out loud, "How can you do such a cruel thing? Don't you have somebody you care about too?" And she takes off her hood and she says, "I have nobody," as she announces that she is the sole survivor of the Glass tribe. Hearts, who's intrigued by what he just heard, suspicions are confirmed. He begins to address her, saying, "I know a friend who's the same tribe as you are, although I don't know where she is right now." Talking about Lags. The unmasked warrior in black says, "Another survivor of the Glass tribe. Well, that's a surprise," telling us she didn't know that Lags maybe survived or there was any survivors. Goes on to say, "I thought our whole tribe had been killed," that she sees though there were survivors too. He begins to go on this long monologue about how a space pirate attacked the whole tribe and instantly killed just about everybody. I do want to go ahead and point out that this space pirate looks very familiar to Chill from the Bardock special. But the way she survived was she was sent flying by an explosion that knocked her out, so she just happened to survive. Now Hearts, who we know to be able to read minds and hearts, questions her by saying, "That must have been a very sorrowful experience for you, so you've been wandering in the universe this whole time since?" To where she dismisses that, but not knowing that he can actually read her mind and heart, he comments that he's hearing a different emotion, like, "You're hurt." Telling her, "You poor thing, wouldn't it be better if you spoke a little bit more freely?" We already know how Hearts is and what his position on mortals being free. Her hearing this, she gets mad and she lashes out, causing this huge ice wave. Right as she does this, she can't move her body. Hit has somehow used time skip to restrain her. He calls it the time restraint. Pan comments on how he's alright, and Hit explains that that was easy. He was able to escape during the 0.2 seconds when the glass was covering his body. Heart seeing this as well, he says checkmate because she's done in. She's done. But Yamcha stops him. He tells everybody to wait. Thinking to himself, why did I just get carried away and jump out here? But oh well, I believe we've already won the fight, right? He explains that the rules of the tournament is just to catch the time fairy. So in other words, she should be able to free Gohan. you don't have to kill her. He also tells him that the girl is also fighting with a sad face. She's hurt and it's like she's forced to do this. Also saying that as a man, he can't help but to stop him. Telling Hit to let her go. Pan comments that Uncle Yamcha has a thing for all girls in every history. Hit explains he'll let her go as long as she just go ahead and release that time period. Hit's not playing no games. As the warrior in black is gravity down by Hearts, comments to everybody, even Yamcha, that she feels no sorrow. But she's thinking in her mind, how could I not be sad that they all were killed? Hearts hearing that, of course. Hearts thinks about Lax and where she could possibly be, thinking about how innocent she was. Hearts thinks to himself that she probably just thought that to herself to suppress her grief. Hit again asks where's the fairy. The girl, she screams out saying that she hasn't lost yet. But that's when she's hit by a death beam, and we already know who does that. That will either be Frieza or Cooler, and since Frieza is not over here, this would be Golden Metal Cooler. Who's telling everybody this is a battle for the survival of history, and that he's not gonna play around with her. Arsene is trying to calm Cooler down. Hey Cooler, relax a little bit. Yamcha getting mad turns around and says, hey man, can you read the situation that's going on here? Cooler, who was already charging up one of his final attacks, says, if you don't want to survive, I'm going to burn you all to the ground right here. He throws the attack towards all of them. And shockingly, knowing that he really can't survive this, he's going to try to do something. Yamcha, I'm talking about, charges a Kamehameha. When I seen this without translations, 2 days ago, I was shocked on how they drew this, looking all iconic to Goku or even Krillin. Yamcha screams to Hit to take the girls and get out of there quick. But the warrior in black just asks about Yamcha, like, what about you? Yamcha screams out that protecting the girls is a man's fight. But he's thinking to himself, damn, this is bad. There's too much of a difference in power. He knows he's gonna lose this. This is when Cooler, not having any problem at all, gets gravity bind. Not only that, but also incapacitated or impaired by Hearts. His own teammates, to where Cooler just says, gravity cubes? What the hell are you doing, Hearts? If you don't kill these people, you would disappear too. Hearts comments saying that he has no intention on disappearing. However, he has no intention on killing any of these mortals either. Telling Cooler that he's seen them histories get erased as well. In other words, telling him that we need all the help we can if we going to defeat Ios. Again asks, do you have the fairy? So we see Yamcha get down on a knee and actually try to shoot his shot. Her kind of low-key creeped out. She says that she don't have the fairy at all. But the thing is, in the anime, she did have the fairy, but in the manga, I guess she don't. And the scene switches over to planet Vegeta. Team 1 Jiren versus the warrior in black, who we all know is Bardock. The narration says, a fierce battle brews up. And that does it for these translations. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Yamcha and the ladies man attacking on Cooler, knowing that he can't win. If this girl turned to the good side and actually help them against Ios. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Don't forget to leave a like and of course being subscribed to the channel. But most importantly, turn on the post notifications, that way you can be reminded every time I upload a new video. And I'll see you in the next one.